everyone, you're welcome again to another episode of Reading with Elsie. Today we're cutting in our reading of The Diary of a Double Life Teenager, and we're having a discussion with a very beautiful, extroverted young lady. She's going to be telling us about herself and about inferiority complex. So, hello young lady.
Hi Elsie.
Alright, so would you want me to introduce you, or you would want to introduce yourself?
Okay,
I think you should. Yes, you should introduce yourself.
A little about myself. So my name is Ohima. Elsie calls me Kia, and we've known each other for a little over 10 years. Yes. I'm extroverted, like she said, sometimes introverted. I love to read. I'm a slow reader. I try as much as possible to finish a book. No matter what, I try to finish the book. I love to travel a lot. Since COVID has taken over, I'm doing more internal traveling, around Ghana, seeing more of Ghana, and I think I'm enjoying it. Back to you, Elsie.
Okay, Madam Traveler. So, Ohima, let's talk about books. How much do you love reading? How much do you love books, and how much do you love reading?
Okay, I think I'll start with a short story. So, when I was younger, I didn't really enjoy reading. I preferred watching cartoons all day. So, it was my brother that actually encouraged me to read. Sometimes he would hide money in books, give it to me, and if I'm able to read to that page, I get the money. So that's what actually pushed me to start reading back in primary school, and I stuck to that habit of reading and developed the JHS. I used to read a lot of Goosebumps books, if you remember. Lots of Babysitters Club, right? Yeah, Babysitters Club series. So I think books have really been a part of me for a long time, and I enjoy reading because they take me to places I never go physically. You know, mentally I go to Italy, Europe, America. Like, books take you to anywhere at all. So I think books have really helped me. And also, growing up, since this topic is about inferiority complex, I was a bit timid. I was a very timid child growing up. So books, I wanted to learn how to grow out of that. So books helped me. Certain books really helped me. So reading honestly has helped me come a long, long way. I'm grateful that I have the habit of reading. Yeah. My last book I just finished was The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. By Mark Manson. Incredible book. We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have plans myself of reading that book. Yeah. So probably off the channel you give me some spoilers. Now, how relevant do you think reading is for anyone at all? How important do you think it is for us to learn to read, not as a chore, not as something expected of us, but as a habit, as something that we love to do? How relevant do you think reading is?
I think reading can be a bit daunting task, honestly, because if you see some books are like 200 pages, 300 pages, like, when will I finish this book? But I think, like I mentioned earlier, books give you burden, or how do I put it, increase your creativity, your imagination. Like, books take you places that you've never been physically. So for example, if I want to learn about temperaments, I'll look for a book on temperament. So with that information, I'll be able to improve upon my temperament and all that. So I think we shouldn't see it as a chore. I feel life is about learning. So if books give you that, I think it's a great start at always learning something new, because you can't always get all from movies that we watch all the time. So I think reading helps you, it's relevant because it helps you learn all the time, no matter the age you are, whether you're young, you're a young adult, you're old. And I've also read somewhere that reading is very therapeutic, because when you are not feeling well and you read certain books, they are uplifting. So yeah, books really help.
Way to start life. Moving right into inferiority complex. What's your opinion on inferiority complex among young adults? You mentioned that you're quite timid growing up. What's been your experience and what's your opinion about it?
Well, inferiority complex, when we start this topic, we won't finish today, but the little I can say about it is, growing up in our society, it's automatic to have a kid that will experience inferiority complex, because you are taught to keep quiet as a child, you are taught to be humble. That means you're not supposed to express yourself at all, you know. So all those things, I think, contribute to feeling inferior or timid, yes. And I think, personally, it took a very, very long time for me to overcome that. Even though people go like, you don't look like you're shy, you don't look, but it's been a really tough journey for me. I think I've come a long way, because it's not easy believing in yourself if you're always told you're not enough, you're always told keep quiet, you can't express yourself, you know. It makes you feel like, oh, okay, so like I'm not supposed, my voice is not supposed to be heard or something like that. Yes. So I think in our society it's very common to have that amongst the young adults, and it takes a lot to grow out of it. It takes a lot to grow out of that inferiority complex. Young adults, growing up is really tough. Personally, when, for example, leadership roles are offered to me, I don't volunteer, obviously, but when they are even offered, I feel, what if I make a mistake? What if I'm not good enough? So there's always that fear that holds you back, even when you know that you can do this task. So I think that's how much harm inferiority complex can cause. It steals a lot of opportunities from you, and also everyone, I think, has a story to share to the world, because we all have a purpose for why we are on earth. So if what is in you doesn't come out, you won't live your purpose to its like fullest. So I think it's not good. It's very, very bad. And I wish that at that age I had someone I could go to, but you know, in our society, it's only your parents that you can really talk to, or if you go out selling your family, that's what they'll say, you're selling your family out. You, even if you're if you're having anxieties, you don't have anyone to talk to, it's a bit tough. So I wish that there was something like a system where we had people readily available to talk to when you're going through stuff like that. And also, our mentality of parenting really has to change. It takes a toll on the children. Yes! Inferiority complex. Okay. Well, I think for starters, when I was trying to find a solution to mine, I Google search a lot. I'll Google how to be confident, how to overcome being timid and all that. And Google came up with a number of results, like be productive, always have something to do more chores at home, tell yourself affirmative words every morning. I'm blessed, I'm beautiful. That didn't work so well for long. So I think I opened up to the people around me, which helped a lot. Yes. I have very, very, very wise friends, yourself included, very interesting people around me who held me through that phase a lot. They always be very positive around me. When I'm down, I just hit them up. I think surrounding yourself with the right people helps a lot. Surrounding yourself with the right people and also the right material. The books that you read, really help a lot. So I think anyone going through that inferiority complex could start with surrounding yourself with the right people who always uplift you, say positive things to you, make you realize like the truth, the reality on the ground, but also know that there's hope to tackle anything at all that you are faced with. It's a bit huggy.
Alright. Okay. So thank you very much, Ohima. That was really, really good information, and this has been more touching than I thought it would be. Thank you very, 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 very much. And thank you for gracing the invitation to my channel.
My pleasure.
I hope you learned a lot from him. I will continue reading The Diary of a Doubled Life Teenager. I would learn a lot about inferiority complex and how much damage it does to young adults. Catch you again on another episode of Reading with Elsie. My name is Elsie.